Well, I'm really glad that you brought it back to like sort of spirituality and just that general overall sense of well-being, right? Because like that's exactly what it feels like to me is like if I'm in a situation where I lie about something, I mean, in almost all of these situations, it sounds like the root behind why I'm lying is fear. You know?
Sure. Sure.
Except for maybe the self-checkout thing, which I think sometimes is just us trying to get away with something. Because there's no, like for me, it's like, I'm not afraid that I can't afford, 1 pound of lunch meat instead of half a pound of lunch meat. You know what I mean? Like,
sure.
So I think it's less about fear in some of those instances. But for me, generally now, like when I find that I'm like, slipping and telling a lie rather than speaking the truth, it almost always comes from a place of fear. And the one example that I shared with you earlier is, I'm at work, somebody's asking me about a piece of equipment, and I have interaction with that piece of equipment. It's camera gear. Somebody's asking me about a specific piece of camera gear that I have interacted with in the past, and I say, oh yeah, I own that at home. I have that at home, so I know how it works. But that's not true.
Right.
It's not true at all. Like it was almost just easier for me to say that than to say, oh yeah, like I've worked with that in the past because of this or that and this situation. So it was like easier for me to just say, yeah, I deal with that at home. But also it's like there's this fear that if I explain to him the real reason why, and I don't have it, he's going to judge me for not having it. Like I don't have any money and, like fear of judgment coming from this guy or whatever the case is. And it's a split second thing where it's like, nah, it's just easier for me to say that I own it.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, it's still a lie, and it still comes from a really weird place of insecurity, and it's completely unnecessary. And and again, I leave that situation going, why did I just lie about that?
Where am I at today?
Like, why would I just lie about that?
Yeah.
It's so dumb.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm with you. Like it does make me, like turn inwardly and go, okay, what's going on? Like,
what is really going on?
Yeah, that was completely unnecessary. And, here I am.